Long ago, in a quiet village, there lived a woman named Kamla, on a small farm. She had spent her entire life on this land, but she did not know that soon she would need the greatest courage of her life. Kamla was 62 years old. She lived with her husband for 40 years on this farm. They had built everything together with their own hands. Her husband was a kind and hardworking man. They had one daughter named Suman. Life was simple but beautiful. But there was one problem. 3 years ago, her husband fell sick. Kamla nursed him day and night. She sold her gold bangles to buy his medicines. She prayed every morning and every night. But God had different plans. One cold winter morning, her husband passed away. Kamla felt her heart break into 1,000 pieces. She was alone now. The farm felt empty. The house felt silent. Her world had collapsed. After the funeral, her daughter Suman and son-in-law Rajan moved into the farm. At first, Kamla was grateful. She thought she would not be alone anymore. She thought they came to support her. She was wrong. Slowly, things began to change. Suman stopped talking to her mother with respect. Rajan treated Kamla like a servant. They made her cook and clean all day. They took control of the farm. They sold the cows without asking her. Kamla stayed silent. She thought this was her duty. She thought family should stay together no matter what. One evening, Suman called Kamla to the kitchen. Rajan was sitting at the table with cold eyes. Suman said harshly, "Mother, we have decided something." Kamla asked softly, "What is it, my child?" Rajan interrupted, "You need to leave this house." Kamla felt her legs go weak. She whispered, "Leave." "But this is my home." Suman replied coldly, "It is our home now. You are old. You are a burden. We cannot take care of you anymore." Kamla's eyes filled with tears. She looked at her daughter, the same daughter she had carried in her womb, the same daughter she had fed with her own hands, the same daughter she had loved more than herself. That daughter was throwing her out like garbage. Kamla wanted to fight. She wanted to scream. She wanted to remind them that this was her land. Her husband had built this house. Every brick belonged to her. But then she stopped. She looked at their faces. There was no love there. There was no respect. There was only greed, only cruelty, only selfishness. And in that moment, Kamla understood something important. Staying in a place where you are not valued is not strength. It is self-destruction. Fighting for people who do not love you is not loyalty. It is foolishness. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is walk away. Kamla stood up straight. She wiped her tears. She looked at Suman and Rajan with calm eyes. She said quietly, "I will leave." They looked surprised. They expected her to beg. They expected her to cry. But Kamla smiled softly. She said, "I gave everything to this family. My youth, my health, my love. But I will not give you my dignity." She walked to her room. She packed a small bag. She took her husband's photograph. She took nothing else. At the door, she turned back. She said, "One day, you will grow old too. Remember this moment." Then Kamla walked out. She did not look back. She walked to the next village. A kind family gave her shelter. With her small savings, she started selling pickles in the market. People loved her recipes. Slowly, she built a new life. 1 year later, Kamla had her own small shop. She had peace. She had self-respect. She had freedom. She smiled again. She laughed again. She lived again. Meanwhile, Suman and Rajan fought constantly. The farm failed. They lost everything. They had won the house but lost their souls. Friends, remember this. Walking away is not weakness. Sometimes it is the greatest strength. You cannot make people love you. You cannot force respect. But you can always choose yourself. Your value is not decided by those who reject you. Your worth does not decrease because someone fails to see it. Have the courage to leave what breaks you. Have the strength to find what heals you. Walk away with dignity. And never look back.